everybody, I'm Gabriel, with me is Priscilla. Today at 2:45 we begin the 3-day-long Columbus Day weekend. We'll have more about that later in the news. Today is Friday, October 6th, and here's what's been happening inside LHS.
Tomorrow, Lawrence High School seniors and all across the country will be taking the SATs early. The SAT is a test college-bound seniors take as part of the college application process. They will take the SAT sections in English, math, and writing. The students taking tomorrow's tests are registered, and they have at the beginning of the school.
Several more test dates to take place here on the LHS campus this school year. There will be tests given on November 4th, May 5th, and June 2nd. See your guidance counselor or go online to www.collegeboard.org for registration deadlines and test dates. If you're taking the SAT tomorrow, be sure to bring your admission ticket, your ID, and at least 2 number 2 pencils with erasers and a calculator. Eat a good breakfast and get here to school by 7:30 a.m.
Earlier this week in seminar, all juniors pre-registered for the PSATs. The PSATs are a pre-SAT, a practice test given before the real SATs, which juniors will take this coming spring. The PSATs take place in school next Wednesday morning, October 11th. Your seminar teacher has more details about taking the test. While juniors are taking the PSATs, the senior will participate in senior-only activities. Regular classes will resume later that day.
On Tuesday of this week, Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker paid a visit to Lawrence High School to kick off the College and Career Pathway Program. The program, which started this school year, allows LHS students to take college classes at Northern Essex Community College and Marymount College for credits and get a jump start on their college career while they're still in high school. The governor received a Lawrence High School swag bag, and he and the Mayor Rivera were on the stage with nearly 200 students in the program.
This week, students from the upper school attend a team building activity at the Quarry Brook Outdoor Education Center. They participated in a variety of outdoor educational events. If you are still interested in participating in this half-day out-of-school activity, you need to bring your assigned permission slip to your seminar teacher ASAP.
You might have noticed this is a stronger enforcement of the LHS uniform policy. The teachers, as always, will be asking you to take off your hoodies, which are not a part of the uniform policy. Students who do not comply with the uniform policy will be written up and calls will be made to parents. The LHS uniform policy especially states that hoodies are not allowed. Sweaters without hoods in the color of blue, black, gray, and white are permitted and will keep you warm.
This school year, the Upper School Academy has a new thing in its schedule called the L Block. It's in place of period 7 during most weeks when we have a full 5 days of school. L Block will not take place today, but it will next week. The next L Block will take place next Friday, October 13th, when the seniors will have special programming and the juniors will attend a dance presentation in the auditorium featuring the LHS company. L Block will take place on Fridays throughout the school year.
At the end of school, today begins the 3-day Columbus Day weekend. There is no school on Monday, October 9th, as we remember the accomplishments of the explorer Christopher Columbus. In addition to there being no school on Monday, banks and government offices are closed. Most stores and businesses are open. Classes will begin Tuesday, October 10th.
Well, that will do it for Inside LHS this week. And as we mentioned before, we are on every Friday during the school year. All your seminar teacher has to do is go on to the Lawrence Public School homepage and click on the video tab of Inside LHS. We're also on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel, and we're on local cable TV on Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon 41. You can see us on your phone, tablet, or home computer any time of the day or night.
That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Hi everybody, I'm Michael Fiato, the headmaster at Lawrence High School. And welcome to the Headmasters Update for October 6, 2017. This show will come to you every few weeks to talk about what's going on here at the Lawrence High School campus. So one of our goals at Lawrence High School, and our main goal, is to prepare students for college, career, and life after high school. And one of the ways we do that is by hosting our annual college fair. We're really excited that we had 86 colleges represent the college fair on Friday, September 29th. And we had over 700 students attend the college fair, and they had a chance, all of our seniors had a chance to interact with college representatives from schools across New England and the United States. Just a little fun fact, we had a school called Denison University at the college fair, and they're out of Ohio. Over the years, many Lawrence High School students have received Posse scholarships and attended Denison University. 2 Lawrence High students were the representatives at the booth of Denison University at the college fair, Juan Burnaby and Anna Morales, and they came back to their old high school, and they were serving as college reps for their university. So we're really excited that the work that we're doing at Lawrence High School is paying dividends, where we have our high school alumni going off to college and now coming back and recruiting more students to attend colleges and universities around the country. Another update from the guidance department: U Forward will be on campus during the entire for the rest of the school year to service students who may be in need of who may be homeless or in need of additional services. So please see your guidance counselor for more information about that. We also have a great relationship with Northern Essex Community College, and one of our main contacts with Northern Essex Community College, Thomas Ortiz, will be on campus to have office hours. So if you're a high school junior or senior and you have questions about college and you may be interested in Northern Essex, please speak to your guidance counselor. We'll have a college admissions officer right on site to be able to speak to you. We also have a great project that's happening in the 10th grade called the Chica Project. This is an empowerment program for our female students to build self-awareness, communication skills, self-esteem, and overall academic success. And we believe that these are the qualities that make our Lawrence High School students special. We're going to bring those qualities out with programs like the Chica Project. In addition to the Chica Project, we have over 20 campus clubs at Lawrence High School. And we want all of our students to be aware that over the next day or two, you'll be receiving information through your seminar and advisory, and you'll see this flyer up on the walls. Please take a moment, review the flyer, and select a club that may be of interest to you. I think we have clubs that can interest almost any student on this campus. Did you know that if you're an 11th grader, you're going to be taking the PSAT, which is the practice test for the SAT, on October 11th? We wish all our juniors good luck. I ask that you take the test very seriously because it is a good indicator of how you will perform on the SAT test. And it's also good practice. So please take the test seriously. We'll be having some special activities for our seniors who are not taking the PSAT, and we'll be doing some fun health-related activities, community service activities, team building activities for our seniors on that day. So it should be a good day on the campus. During each Headmasters update, I want to continue to emphasize that Lawrence High School will be undergoing accreditation through the New England Association of Schools and Colleges, otherwise known as NEASC, and that will take place in the spring of 2019. Our teachers and staff and educators and families and students are going to be busy this year conducting what we call the self-study to help us prepare for that visit. One major component of the self-study is what's called the Endicott Survey. The Endicott Survey is a survey that will be administered to teachers, parents, community members to help get a better sense of their understanding of what's happening at Lawrence High, their perceptions about what's happening at Lawrence High, and ways to make the LHS experience better. So it's a huge part of our reaccreditation process. It will be done in English and Spanish for those that need it in both languages, in either language. We encourage all families to participate in the Endicott survey, so we'll be having more information available to the community very shortly. Lastly, Lawrence High School is a place where we care about our community and we care about what's going on in the world today. During our pep rally last week, we dressed down in blue and white for a donation of $1, and we raised over $1,000 for hurricane victims in Texas and Florida. As you know, there was another catastrophe hurricane that took place a few weeks ago in Puerto Rico, and we have strong connections to Puerto Rico at Lawrence High School, and we want to help out any way that we can. There will be various fundraising activities and efforts happening throughout the campus, so please stay posted to that. But on this Friday, today, we have Blue and White Day for $1, and also staff for $5, and we're really excited at the amount of people that came out. We hope to raise up to $3,000 on behalf of Lawrence High School to make a sizable donation to help those in need. Again, I want to thank you for joining the Headmasters Update. I'm at the end of this week's update, and I want to thank you for watching and let you know that if you have any questions or comments, you can contact me at any time by email michael.fiato@lawrence.k12.ma.us, or by phone here at the high school at 978-975-2750. Thank you for joining and have a great weekend.
Hi everybody, I'm Jerson. With me is head football coach Michael Yamin, and welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner. Welcome, Coach. This is the third show of the season where we talk about Lancer football and a variety of related topics. This week's show focuses on Friday night's game against Tewksbury, and it's the alumni game. Coach, what exactly is the alumni game and what makes it special?
We started the alumni night last year, trying to get more people back to our games. People from different eras, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, to come back and support the school, support the program, and support their former high school.
What activities do you have planned during the alumni night?
We have a tent out behind the end zone. We have some food and water for people. We do have things for sale to try and support the program. It's just for them to mingle, and hopefully they'll run into people they haven't seen in a long time, and so they can just socialize and and try and draw them back for more games and more events here at the high school.
How proud are you of the LHS football alums when you look back as a coach and as a player?
Very proud of a lot of my guys in the past 13 years of going on to college. I think we've had probably 35 to 40 guys have a taste of college football. A lot of them have been successful. We've had a couple of college scholarship players, and they've come back, and they always keep in touch with myself, with the other coaches, and some of them come back and help us out in the staff.
Over the years, who are some of the outstanding LHS football alumni?
You go all the way back to the 1950s here, and we've had 3 gentlemen make the National Football League professional football players. Bill Quinlan was the first one. He played back in the 1950s. Ray Preston and Dave Rosmick were in the 1970s. They both played in the professional football, and a lot of my guys have gone on and done some very good things as far as college goes. We got a bunch now still playing. We've had a couple get on scholarship, Division I scholarships, Division II scholarships that have graduated, and they're all doing very well for themselves.
We're going to take a quick break and give you a look at a new feature that we call Senior Spotlight. This week we meet Ronnie Pena, one of the LHS football captains. We'll be right back.
Ronnie Pena, senior, quarterback, 5'11", 195. I think it's the competitiveness. I'm kind of cliche, but I like winning. We haven't done much of it, but when we have, I love it. I feel like when things get tough, you just got to get better. That's the only way to be able to win. The characters, they're like family, they're like brothers. They're like, you could tell they're human beings. They feel like they get mad. We laugh, we get mad at each other, we cry together, but we're a family at the end of the day. My junior year last year, I ripped the joint in my shoulder, so I permanently have tendonitis in my right shoulder. But I went to therapy, and it held me back a lot my junior year, but it's all good now. My strength, I know the game. I've been around it for a long time. I don't have all the physicals when it comes to height, but I'm fast, I'm strong. I know the game. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know what I'm supposed to do. So I guess it's just I've been around the game long enough that I know where I'm supposed to be at. Things don't go right, I do tend to I don't fold. I never fold. I never took no short if it fails. But when things go wrong, I tend to put my head down and I try to put too much weight on my shoulders. That's my biggest weakness. I try to put too much weight on my shoulders. Things don't tend to go right sometimes. Some players don't like wearing knee pads to practice. They're divas. You feel me? You gotta get in practice. You gotta practice the way you play. been a process. We win some, we lose some, but there's always something to learn.
Thanks to Alize Woods and Damian Cheese for that senior spotlight report. We are back with Lancaster head football coach Mike Yamin. Coach, this week you go against Tewksbury on Friday night. What do we know about Tewksbury?
Tewksbury's they're a 20th ranked team in the state. They're 3-1. They're very good. Last year we lost a tough game to them. They've been one of the better programs around for a while now, and it's going to be every time we play them, it's a battle. I mean, it's never a blowout. We're always competitive. We have beaten them a couple times in the past, but it's always a tough battle with them.
Last week the team lost a tough one, 19-0. What was the takeaway after last week's game?
Well, we changed up a lot last week. We changed up our offense. We changed personnel. Jacob Tamayo was a sophomore. We gave him his first start as quarterback. We moved Ronnie Pena to the backfield, running back, and it seems like both moves were pretty well worked out. I think it's going to benefit us in the future. We didn't have as many mistakes as we usually have, but we had some costly mistakes. So once we clean that up, and this clicks, we're going to be a very tough team to play.
How do you regroup? What changes have you and your coaches been working on?
Well, as I said, we had some personnel changes. We had some system changes. We have a couple guys out this week. It's going to be tough to replace. Gio Murray's going to be out for a while. Obviously we've had a couple guys out for the season, so we're just looking for guys to fill in, do their job, and like I said, once this thing comes together, which we've been waiting for a while now with this group, they're resilient. They practice hard. Their attitude is great, and eventually it's going to click.
What are you expecting in Friday's game against Tewksbury?
Just a tough game. Tewksbury's a big team. They're physical. They like to run the ball. Defensively, has been our strong point for the past 4 games. So it's going to be it could be a low-scoring game on our part. Our offense is getting better. Like I said, the moves we made are improving us. I've seen improvement for the past 3 weeks, and the guys' attitudes, like I said, have been great. So it should be an entertaining ball game.
Who are 2 or 3 of the players that you have seen improve since the beginning of the season?
I've seen a lot. I mean, most of our guys have improved. Like I said, we brought Jacob Tamayo in at quarterback. I think we moved Ronnie back to running back. I think that's Ronnie's natural position. He looked very good running the ball last week when he had his hands on the ball. We were sustaining drives, which means our defense can stay off the field, so that helps us out tremendously. I mean, defensively, it's been a total effort. Our guys are flying to the ball. They're creating turnovers. And they're on the field for a long time. So once we can keep that offense moving, keep the defense off the field, it's gonna benefit everybody.
If there was one thing you could change about the team right now, what would it be?
Injuries. We lost Jathan Jenkins, who was one of our co-captains, right away to a non-contact injury. So he's a senior. He's been out the whole season, so I feel bad for him. Miguel Roman's been out with a knee injury. He was on our starting defensive line. Like I said, right now we have Gio Murray's been out. He'll be out for a little bit. Neftali Arias has been out. So it's been tough. I mean, it's part of the game. You got to move on with it. Guys have stepped up. The younger guys have definitely stepped up. But it's tough seeing seniors lose their entire season because of an injury.
We're just about at the end of the show for this week. Tell everybody about the details about tonight's game.
Well, tonight is it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Night. So our players can wear pink. We are raising money. We do want to raise money for breast cancer. That's one of the things we like to do on the football team. We like to help give back. We do that, and we also work some road races. So we want people to show up, make a donation, support the cause, and support your team.
Coach will be back in 2 weeks to talk about the next home game, which will be on October 20th, which will also be a breast cancer awareness game. The month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we'll see you then. Thanks for coming in, Coach, and thanks to all of you for watching. We'll see you next time on Coach's Corner. Bye, everybody.